Anyway, excuse my appearance. But yeah, I got a new farrier coming, which just reminded me of something that happened a few years ago, and I just have to share it. I'd love to hear anyone else's stories, whether this has happened to them. But a few years ago, I had quite a cheeky little Shetland type. She was very little, very petite, but just sassy and just loved chaos. Um, she was well handled and stuff. She's just like being naughty. Everyone needs a hobby, and that was hers. But basically, I had this farrier just to do one trim because I can't remember where I was sending them, but I just needed one trim as a one-off. And he came along and he was really patient with my bigger pony, and he's fine because that's what she needs. She needs quiet and calm. And then I did explain that the Shetland is a bit kicky and a bit cheeky. So I wasn't too, if he couldn't do it, it's fine. I'd just find someone else. Or, if he didn't want to risk himself, that's fine. Like, I understood. She was fine. She was as light as a feather. And she kicked out a couple of times. And then I didn't notice, but I think she kicked out at him again when he was holding the foot. So he was holding the foot and then she's kicking out. So she's not just like kicking out at him. She's reacting to him holding her leg. And he went quiet. And the next thing I know, he's wrestling my pony to the ground. He pins her to the stony floor and says that he is asserting his dominance, teaching her a lesson, essentially. And I was so like shocked. I didn't know what to do. Now I find it quite funny because it's so bizarre. And I didn't react or anything. I was like, right, okay. Right. Yeah. Has this happened to anyone else? Do you think this is correct practice? I personally wouldn't do that to someone's horse. No matter how small they are, because that could have hurt them, could have caused more problems. But yeah, does this happen to anyone else? Just curious. Oh, the birds. I love this time of year. But yeah, strange experience. I always think that these things just happen to me, honestly. But yeah, let me know your stories. I want to laugh today. Look how tired and like wrinkly and exhausted I look. I need cheering up. So come on, equestrians, hit me. Doesn't have to be farrier related. It could be anything. I love hearing about strange characters, quirky individuals, and funny experiences. So let's hear them.